Welcome back to another episode of Outdoor Chef Life. I'm Taku, and as you can see today, we're inside. We're back home. We got some stuff to take care of while we're at home. Jocelyn's doing some orders right now, but I spent the past couple weeks going out for tuna a few times, but no luck yet. Man, we've been having a tough time. But hopefully we get one here soon because they're still around. People are still catching them. I'll roll a little clip. Okay, so Chris and I just saw something jump out of the water a couple times. Something big. Let's see. I mean, it's great to see at least some kind of signs of life out here. You know, if something's out here, they're definitely feeding on fish, right? So it's a good sign that there's other things around. Even if it's just a sea lion or a dolphin, it could be some tuna just right behind them. Oh, was that something? No. Might have been just a little wave crashing. No, wait, hold on. Let's see. Let's see that again. Oh! Oh, something just happened. Huh? That hit? I don't know, it almost bounced out of the rod hole or something. Put it on this one. Or on the next one. Yeah, that's basically it. Not much action, but we went out 2 days in a row with Captain Steve from Deadliest Cast, and we went 130 miles each day. So it's a lot of gas money that we've been spending on going out, but yeah, haven't been able to get them. And I've been looking at boats lately. Myself and Nick Fish and Adam and Ensei, we've been talking about going in on a boat together so we can go after these bluefin. Because right now, you know, somebody has to invite us on their boat to go catch one. Otherwise, we have no chance on the kayak. So we've been looking at boats. So let me know if you have a boat that you want to sell for under 20 grand. That's our budget. Anyways, today we're just gonna do a little vlog, man. Just taking care of some business in here, maybe editing a little, and yeah, we'll be cooking some. Not cooking actually, we're making some sashimi. I gotta do some sponsor stuff for Instagram, but yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be a chill, laid back kind of vlog, a day in the life, if you will. So Jocelyn does fulfill all the orders. If you order a hoodie or t-shirt or anything like that, she fulfills all of them, packages them, and then yeah, by the way, we restocked on our hoodies, so if you guys want to grab one of those, go to outdoorcheflife.com. But if you order any of the aprons or knife bag, which we also have in stock right now, those are done by my mom. My mom sends them out from her place. And we actually came out with a brand new apron design. So we're doing the crossback apron, which is a lot more comfortable. It's really cool. I'll show you when we get back to the house. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Packages are dropped off. Back to the house. So check this out. These are the new aprons. Put them on stuff out. Oh. This is nice. This is nice and comfy. Made with wax canvas. Made by my mom, of course. And check out the back. The cross back. So it doesn't ride up on your neck like those normal aprons. These are much more comfortable, and this is what I prefer wearing. So I'm so excited about these. and I'm so excited to start wearing them. Look at these, made so beautifully with love. We got the little salmon print logo there, and we have a little Outdoor Chef Life logo right here as well, just a small one, but that says Outdoor Chef Life. And yeah, whew, these are sweet, and these are available on my website right now too, but there's very limited quantity because, you know, it's all being made by hand by my mom, and she actually has a helper too, a family friend who recently lost her husband, so she just needed a little, you know, side hustle. So we said, yeah, so my mom decided so she can help out and make a little side income. So yeah, it's available now. I've been working on this video for a few weeks now, and it's still only about 60% done. I want to give you a little sneak preview, just a little tiny bit in the beginning here. A portion of our world so pure lies the largest temperate rainforest in the nation, the Tongass National Forest. Welcome to the special episode of Outdoor Chef Life. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I think that was pretty sweet. That's a sweet intro. It's gonna be so sick, and there's so much more of that. A lot of drone footage, a lot of voiceovers, and we did a bunch of interviews too. This is gonna be such a sick video. I can't wait to release it, but it'll be out sometime. It'll be out sometime in the near future. And yeah, I'm editing this whole entire thing, but I actually have an editor. Shout out to Valerie. So she edits all my videos, and I go in there at the end and, you know, adjust some things, but for the main part, she does them all. And she was a viewer of the channel before she became my editor, so she knows the flow and stuff. So yeah, she's doing great. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time editing this right now, and we'll go make some sashimi. Okay, I just spent some time editing. Now I'm hungry. Let's go. I'm gonna go make some sashimi. Okay, this is some of my Alaskan halibut. So we'll just make sashimi with that. For sashimi, your main focus, especially with halibut, is to make it thin. So in order to do that, your strokes have to be really long. And try to do it in a single stroke. That's how it's gonna stay nice and clean looking. If you go, you know, sawing through your fish, it's not gonna look very good. So I use from the heel of my knife all the way from the heel, and I use the entire knife. And this is a long knife, as you can see, this 300mm blade, just like that. So if you ever try making sashimi at home, that's how you can make it look professional. Also notice that these are all pretty much the same size, consistency. I'm just gonna keep this one pretty simple. I don't have too much in the fridge right now. Salt and pepper, red onion. You can just start recording with that one. This is some ponzu I made, and I mixed in soy sauce and lime juice, lemon juice, and grapefruit juice. Really tasty ponzu. Smells good. Whenever I'm plating and thinking about plating, I'm always thinking like there's some symmetry, working with that, making maybe some angles, and also plating in with height too, in every dimension, right? It's not just everything's flat, but you gotta kind of have it like 3D, kind of popping out at you. So this is what you see. You see me kind of fold it, and it lifts the backside, kind of gives a little bit better look to it. And then we're just going to use this ponzu right here.
Put it on the table.
Put it, hold it over here. Hold the light over here so it makes like a dark shadow on the background. Hold higher. Higher. Influencer life, you know? We gotta do it for the sponsors. Alright, let's try this. I just made a second plate just for myself. Great ponzu. That's great. So you added like 50% soy sauce and then 50% citrus, whatever citrus juice you like. Yuzu is really good. Yuzu ponzu is a popular one, but you can just do it with lemon juice if that's all you got. So this avocado here, I posted on Instagram and people started tripping, so I just want to tell you about it too. So Jocelyn started growing these avocados actually when she, like over 10 years ago at her parents' house. So now they fruit like a ton of them, and so we get to eat these avocados, and they're really good. Yeah. Yeah, these have edible skin on them and super thin, and if you try to like remove the skin like with a regular avocado with a spoon or something, that you just end up cutting through the skin, and it's just like it's so thin that it's just a hassle to get the skin off. So, and it's actually edible, and it adds like no texture. You almost can't tell it's there. Pretty similar to like an apple peel or something, but these are really good and creamy, and I think they have like a little bit of a anisey kind of taste to it. Don't you? You don't think that?
Like the skin or the avocado itself?
Maybe it's the skin. The flavor, that flavor is from the skin, but with this, it's literally good, just like this, like an apple. They're a variety called Mexicola, and they're really good. You can sometimes find them at farmers markets, but otherwise you won't really see it in the stores. Like I've never seen it in the store. Just get it from Jocelyn's parents, and they're really, yeah, it's good. So I have a ton of these chili peppers right now that Jocelyn's mom gave us. So I want to show you guys how I make some sriracha, some hot sauce. But right now I actually have to hop on a video call with the brand, so we'll go do that real quick, come back, make some sriracha. You'd be surprised how often I have to do these video calls. How's it going? Thanks for calling.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, I started creating content back in 2018, and at the time I was a sushi chef, and I decided to start making videos because I watched a lot of YouTube myself. Alright, so let's make some sriracha. Got a ton of peppers. I don't know what kind of chili peppers these are. They're big, and they're pretty spicy too, and I got some smaller varieties too. These might be like a small serrano or something. And there's even one of these, more like a Thai chili looking one. Doesn't matter, I'm just gonna use all of them. And I also have some onion, a couple onions, and a bunch of garlic. And if you're processing a ton of garlic, if you soak them in water first, you won't get the husk, like you won't make a mess. Won't make as much of a mess, you know, these little guys flying around everywhere.
Can Anaheims be red?
I think any peppers can be red. They're just like mature more.
Yeah. Because then I think these are Anaheims.
I think these are Anaheims. So if you crush the garlic first, it's just a lot more easy. A lot easier to take these off. Alright, here we go. We got all this garlic. More garlic the better. Alright, now I have to chop up all of these chilies. Okay, some of them have like little black spots and stuff, so I'll just cut all those off. And then, whoa, so I washed all these, so somehow water got inside. And I'm just gonna, just into chunks like that. Doesn't really matter, it's all getting blended. Alright, I'm gonna do all this, and we'll be right back. Say you had less chili peppers than I do. So if you only have this much, you can still make this. You can just add bell peppers to it, and that'll kind of give you more volume. But it will be a little less spicy because of the bell peppers. You'll still be able to make a couple jars of sriracha. Okay, so I got it all chopped up. I'm gonna have to do a few separate batches since I have a lot here. So we'll add chilies. We'll add onion. We'll add garlic. Kosher salt. A little bit of that. So a little bit of sugar. You can go sugar or honey. Okay, and a tiny bit of water. Alright, now let's blend it up. Well, I managed to fit everything into here. So now, next step is little fermentation. For this next part, you want a glass jar. I'm gonna put everything in the glass jar. I'm gonna create a funnel with this, just hopefully so I don't make as much of a mess. Let's see about that. Boom. We have to leave this for at least a few days, and you don't want to cover this because if you start fermenting, you cover it, forget about it, it's gonna explode. So what I'm gonna do is just put some plastic wrap over it, leave it in the dark cupboard, and let it go for a few days. We'll check on it every day, see how it's doing, make sure there's bubbles forming. That's how you'll know that fermentation is taking place, and that's how you're gonna get the best sriracha. And I tasted it. It's a good spice level. That's why I'm talking a little weird. Okay guys, well it's been about 5 days since we started that process for our sriracha, and after a few days you'll start getting a little bit of bubbling. That's just the fermentation going on, and you don't want to keep it in temperatures that are too hot or too cold, kind of in the 60 to 70 degree range. All I did after that was just strain it, and I used a big strainer first. Just because it takes forever if you use a smaller mesh fine strainer. And then I use some cheesecloth to squeeze out the rest of that delicious hot sauce, and did a final straining with a fine mesh strainer. Now it would be good to go just like this, but actually I want to get it a little bit thick because right now it's kind of runny. So I want to thicken it up a little bit, so I'll throw it on the stove, reduce it. And this right here, this is what's left after you take out all that delicious sauce. Don't throw this away. That's gonna be really good. And I think Jocelyn is gonna make some she'll make some soft tofu soup with this, you know, stuff like that. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit of fish sauce just to give it even more depth, more flavor. Just a splash. There you have it. We got about 4.5 bottles of our Sriracha. So that's about it for this episode. I just wanted to show you a little behind the scenes of stuff that you don't normally see. The things that we have to do, you know, as YouTubers. You know what I mean? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the behind the scenes. Anyways, yeah, make some Sriracha. I don't know if we're still having the shortage, but if we are, there you go. Make your own. See you on the next one. We'll be out on the next adventure very soon. Peace. I guess I can't leave you without doing a little taste test. So Jocelyn just made some dinner. It's a little bit runny still, but that's okay. Ooh, yeah.
I'll take some more.
The spice level is very similar to Sriracha, maybe just one, like a tiny bit spicier than Sriracha, but it's very garlicky. This is like a garlic hot sauce, which is delicious. Who doesn't love that? Anyways, thank you for watching. Delicious.